Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX Copper today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. And the chart you are viewing is an 1 hour chart, which means every single candlestick represents 1 hour. And this double dotted vertical lines, you can see these vertical lines that indicates the price opening and closing for the respective days. Whenever I place a cursor on a particular candlestick, you can see the date below. Yesterday copper market opened around 429.4. This is the zone where the market opened yesterday, and we expected copper to maintain its uptrend, having 428 and 426 as major support zone. If the price breaks 426 and if we find any closing below 426, then we expected the trend to reverse. Based upon the price action, which is based upon the price action around 426, we will take a reversal decision. That is, we will go against the trend. So, but we don't have any doubt about the trend because the market was perfectly staying higher. Now let us see what happened after that. After the price opening, you can see the market took some support around 428. As we always say, the support and resistance is not a single line. We have drawn it as a single line, but it is a zone. Support and resistance is always a zone. It includes plus or minus 0.5 or 1 points. So after taking a support here, the market tried to bounce back. You can see the market tried to bounce back, but it was checking a strong resistance around 430, because you can see on the previous day the market found some support around 430 and the price tried to pull back and closed around 431. What happened yesterday is that this support zone of 430, which we call it as an intermediate support also, which we can call as a intermediate support also. It took the resistance around this zone and the price came down, and it very well tested below this 428 very clearly, and it provided this support again. 428 provided the support again, and the price closed around 429.15. So on seeing the entire price action, what had happened yesterday, we can say that it is a perfect sideways movement or a consolidation movement. In order to make our trading decision, so we had drawn a trend line also. You can see where this trend line is coming up. So we had connected this low where the price break this 422 and the market went for a bull run. So we had connected around this point of 419.4 and we had drawn a trend line connecting the yesterday's low. So in order this can assist, if the trend continues, if this intermediate trend wants to continue, the market will follow this trend line. And also another trend line we had drawn in order to identify the trend, because that was the low which was created around 416.7 around this low, and we had connected the trend line which the point where we used to draw the previous trend line, and we had drawn a trend line which also which is following the average. You can see that we were following a moving average, and which is also following the average, and it shows that the price can come to 426. So in order to price to maintain this trend, the continuous trend which was created earlier, if the price wants to continue in this trend, the market will reach this 426. That is a major reason why we had picked the 426. So it is a convergence of average and also the convergence of the trend is happening. If the 428, if the price is going to break 428, surely it will find 426. So this is a zone where the market can decide, possibly decide the trend. So once the price reach 426, please always monitor the market very carefully. This can be a potential trend deciding zone. So if the price break this 426 comfortably, and if there is any closing below 426, then the market can reverse its trend. So copper can go for a selling only below 426. Till then it holds good for buying. We cannot deny the fact the market is taking some resistance here around 432. So because if you see the entire price action what happened yesterday, it was well below the previous day trading zone. The Monday's trading zone, you can see that it was around 430 and 430, around 433, we can consider that. But the yesterday's trading zone was completely below the previous day's trading zone. You can see we also want to make a note of that, which always indicates that there is some selling in the market. If today the price can sustain this 428, and if the price can move into the previous day, that is the Monday's trading zone, then we can confirm that the market is well in line with the trend. If there is a breakdown, but we don't unless until we get a very clear confirmation, we don't go against the trend. So till we feel that the market is good for buying till 426. So based upon your fund position and the amount you have in your trading account, you can make a good trading decision. So let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and the possible target zones. You may know that after breaking 432, it can possibly go to 434 to 436. So the downside targets, it's marked already, we have marked. So let us see what's going to happen during the trading session. Thanks a lot for watching our video. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.